Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are working on our February planning, which I'm super excited for. As I mentioned before in my 2024 planning, I am doing like an art history inspired journal this year. And so every single month we are going to be focusing on a different artist from our history. And this month for February, I decided to do Keith Haring because it is one of the artists that had quite a significant impact on my life in terms of studying art history. Often this artist comes up very often in like art classes and whatnot, and we often like recreate his style and his pieces during those classes. And so today is no exception. I thought I could recreate some of his famous style and pieces in our journal today. But to give you a little bit of history about this artist, Keith Haring was an American artist mainly set in New York City. He's very well known for his graffiti art in subway passages during the 80s, and he had a very distinguished animated style. So he had a lot of like simple lines, but they're lines with intent to show the scene that he's creating, and often accompanying with a slogan that makes his point known. So often graffiti artists, I feel, always have like a message that they want to portray in the art that they're making. It is often advocating art for certain things. And an important thing to note is that Keith Haring was an openly gay artist and often showed LGBT hardships in some of his pieces, and always advocating for gay rights. So that was a very fun little tidbit that I had not been taught in my years in school, but now have been taught by doing my own research. So that's always very fun. But yeah, in my researches, I also saw that Keith Haring did a lot of phallic-based art. So I thought I should give a little bit of a warning for people who want to look up a little bit more. But he really has a very fun style with the nice, like, thick, fun lines, the bold colors, very contrasting. So I inspired myself off of his bold colors as well, and went and tried to copy kind of the same color schemes that he usually used. So he stayed very much in, like, the primary bases and in the complementary type of colors as well. So I really went with off like the four main colors. The only one that I'm missing off screen right now is the green one, which will come in for the weekly spread in a little bit. But overall, he does use like very bold colors, very bold, thick line art. And I thought it's such a beautiful and fun style to recreate, especially this famous art piece where we have the heart and the two little people, kind of like the little lines that he puts to like do motion and looks like they're wiggling around, and I think that's really cute. But I thought for February, since of course Valentine's Day is in February, I thought that was a perfect way of introducing February with that art piece. And then this following art piece is inspired by this one right here, and it's just people hanging out, having fun. I thought it was a nice fun also style to recreate, and with the colors as well, of course. And again, this one was very, very quick to plan for. It was very quick to make. The style is very easy to recreate. Again, just simple, bold lines. And I really tried to copy that in the vibe and composition of the spreads that I was making as well. And I actually really, really liked the style of writing that I did for like the word February in the beginning, and then also for my weekly titles as well. It's very funky feeling, and it really fits the vibe of Keith Haring as well. Not only was this theme very fun and out of my usual style, but it was also very fast to recreate, which I think is always a plus, especially as a busy university student like myself. Sometimes having more complicated themes can be a little bit of a challenge, but you know, that's totally fine. So this one was like a lot quicker, and I think that's gonna be great for February because I'm just gonna get more and more busy. But I also have a couple other artists that I can't wait to do spreads based off of, because they make some of my favorite art, even though it's like watercolor based and stuff, I'm sure I will find ways to adapt it to a quicker, faster style for bullet journaling, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, here we are, me coming in with the green in order to just like color the characters in those different colors. So again, like, this spread is so simple. There's barely any work to it, honestly, but I think it really looks cohesive with the style that I'm trying to achieve as well. So overall, I'm very happy with how this turned out. I think it's really, really fun to do. I definitely recommend fooling around with Keith Haring's style and recreating some of his pieces, or making some of your own inspired off of his pieces. I think it's a really fun time, and it's a very interesting history to go down the rabbit hole for. But yeah. Fun fact, as I was using this red Crayola Super Tip, it's like very slowly running out because I've been using it so much, so I quickly ran to the bathroom, put it under the water in order to make it last a little bit longer, but I'm gonna have to keep that in mind for my next following spreads. But yeah, here is the final flip through of my February inspired Keith Haring journal spread for this year of 2024, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it was inspiring to you. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Bye guys!